Lion Squad. That's good. We're gonna get into this, people. Y'all just check this out. We're gonna get into it after this. Alright.
So when them stairs some woman near the ends where fly brain and end one pan and them roll up the people based on police information. They came under heavy gunfire. They said they managed to return fire and fly brain was hit. When them stairs some woman take up fly brain off of the ground when drop and blap. Them throw him in a van back. Boop, boop, boop. Roll out with them the people and carry them down this up. Hospital. The pronounce him dead. My people dead, God. Well, them said he was an alleged suspect. And based on information that I'm receiving is that Flybrain was on the Clarendon most wanted list for whole heap of contract killing in Clarendon and surrounding parishes. Them say he was a very dangerous one who no play. And him get the name Flybrain not because him can't fly and him have a brain, or not because him have a brain and him can't fly, but for the fact he was very dangerous. My people, them say he was deadly. You understand? Don't judge a book by the cover.
Yeah, so no policeman hold him in a shot back here, so no gun, no nothing. When they call him back, me a bow, and me say I legal firearm, they fire one out to say a shootout. Him a van one little blue marina and one little black shots could almost become underpants when dead enough. When they kill him in a van, then tear off the marina and find when they kill him because they have him a grung all about a tap in him head. Oh, you have somebody a grung all about a tap in their head. That means he surrender by now then. Even if you claim saying they have a gun, that the story don't make no sense.
No hold him. If him do anything, if you don't want him, you no hold him. Carry me up because him just like I just want to look at something so you know. Mr. Carry me in, man. You no kill him. Do me a beg, you no kill him, carry me in. And then stand up. Then stand up in our neck. Miss one of them. And then it's like, we go down on him. Because he hold me, you know, hold on to me tight, very tight. Because now let me go. And then pull him and pull me straight out. When we reach right round there, so me hear one shot. And me say, Lord, then kill him. And me no go back round there. So your claims to say you're suspecting carry me?
Yes, I say. Yeah. They boxed on him everyone at the times upon the plan. So then I did him and pop up in Canada. And me and pop up in Canada now. You see me? Him girl, he have a girl now who me is linked with. You see me? Yeah. And the boy started, yeah, so you're the boy there now. The boy got some bomb now and him girl robbed him. And the boy blame it for me, you know. Just to me get some of the food that the girl give me a thing out of the thing. Remember, me give the girl. And the girl take a thing from him. Me don't know say the girl take a thing from him. We get a thing all the time. When him call me, tell him straight to me get a thing all the time. And then me, him and I blame say, I me take him thing in the random time then. Yeah. See me? So the dream of fuck other man you know. Me say him and want to influence the thing to kill my sister too. You see me? You understand? Yeah. You understand? So it now, but you see the one of them makes me know everything will happen on the ground now. Them make me because them know everything tough on the ground. You understand? Yeah. You understand? Yeah, you understand? But at them one, if you them on the name for your call, them if you call up my name on a church eating, we don't know about a church eating, but man.
So, cause between me and you know, cause you know, I'm here to top investigator for it now. You understand? And that's why I must keep you out of it. Because at the end of the day, you are not man a church in an argument, and then different from that, the killing are going on. That's one gunman they on the scene and none like that appear. And where the church is like is a residential area, and then the youth. So that's why it skip out. Well, I'm like, that's why it skip out you now, and then the look of you they know. When him Flybrain, you must see that name that get feathers and say school skills. The parents are cool skill and them things that they'll you dead in our hustling.
See them, sir?
Yeah. Right after that, after them done drawing the sister and beating and the sick leave, now I'm going one left back.
That for me, man.
Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
Now I'm going one left back right here, sir.
Yeah.
And when you come up and I say, when you kill him now, you're carrying him.
Yeah.
But tall one, you don't with the gun pan him, put the gun pan him, sir.
Yeah.
I want sharp one, I want vest, I want copy face one.
Yeah.
10 of them, you know.
Yeah.
And before they kill him, see stone here. When you turn side, you look at the stone, you see
Yeah, look at
stone.
stone.
When you turn side, you see the shot, and you mash the stone.
Yeah.
When you see come to it, they're shooting.
Yeah.
Probably dead before them kill him.
Yeah, man, he's dead before them killing him. And I have some extension them and pick up. So
Yeah.
you find one around 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Me and most of them, me and them.
So, you look a baby dead over there, so your father dead running on the bush, your sister and the other brother dead there, so the first you dead there, so and then the other man them dead around the corner, so that a bona fide people go down and shoot at the place who know say police now go come. Because if a regular bad man, they will have to shoot up and run. So the man
run down, man go over, so I tell them pussy now got dead. They have kill you now run. See him way man.
So
Inside to kill everybody now. Whoever them see are them.
Me tell you me as me. One day the party be out there, so they lock off about 6 to 5. I didn't make this and get shoot up, but then I shoot up and then you shoot up run.
Yeah.
I got me out there for the black man.
Yes.
So
this time,
one thing makes so much people are dead neither. The 16 and the rifle when boy them have, they now work good.
Yeah.
So when the boy them come out and they cut this man and he goes up on the 16 and knock it.
Yeah.
He go clean and the dog goes and ratchet him back and so come the live run chop a drum.
Yeah.
And when he ratchet him back, the dog start knocking him and I say pussy in the dead and start running the people under the camera. Under the camera. He got one done in there already. So when he goes up the bus, he go clean. So the dog flash out that the one day out of it. And so when the police them come here and they saw them come find that the live room was 16 shot. You see me?
Serve.
So you can tell them,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big boss, everyone. Me and the uncle.
The house them and look on the road.
So, and then you have a nice son for the house.
And Joe, $20 million use it to fix some of the road. Come
Yeah,
on,
son.
look on the house them and look on the road.
So, and then you have another, them killer, look at normal youth, 20 year old.
20-year-old youth. And they just say the youth that play football at night. One big match that go on, you that play football at night. So I'm cooking him.
And then,
he was at a football
and then
match.
if a man, a murderer and him here say, the Prime Minister and the Emperor and everybody, they put out reward. You understand? See that people, Churchill, this not people. Churchillian, these people, see the kind of awesome of that Churchillian people. You understand? No get a year, no war, no one. Which gunman are going in the mirror? When they go fight and jump up $1 million fence? What kind of gunman are these people? See that people? This is Churchillian people. You understand?
Them really know how to waste money. You see me? You don't take no bag of money for putting on nothing. More than same way only can find people when they shut and set things against, you know. And so you know who is responsible. I know like it's a secret for who is directly and indirectly responsible. Find them and slap them with. $25 million can got enough people want money, enough program, enough things, enough youth there would have loved to use that for this back to school term. Put something in a people where something will actually go places. Like the youth them of tomorrow, the one them will want to learn and the one them will have probably. So we have £25 million from all dusty corner boy. A bullet for going at them boy there.
Well, you know, say that apply and you own it for you. A topics my use. Ain't nobody pay nobody nothing. Not a fool like get them money there. A tactics my use. He knows the people know and have information. You hear? He knows the people know and have information. So all them do, and they are all the people to come give you information. That's all them do. Because first thing, someone who come get information, go out get all hold to and go on the investigation. Can't tell that because first thing, how you didn't know all of this and you never come talk until you hear about money. Oh no, you was in the head never hassle. You was in the head never gin and you only a child are using brain. You understand me? When Jamaican hear about money, you know, they don't need that. They don't idiot. Remember me tell you, even your brother right now hear about money, he will sell you out. Just because of money. That is Jamaica. So, and you always do this thing, know exactly what he is doing. Even know he's going to get the result when he want to get. But no money not pay to nobody. No money not must pay to nobody. No money not must pay out. You understand me? Because I bet you say, you know, hearing come back and say, money was, the money was paid because information was given and this and that. It all look like the police them do the investigation and get the result. And you will have to do this to make people come chat.
So put like a police beat. But it's not impossible because Armstrong tell them to shoot to kill. And since Armstrong come out and said that when you see the police and they start shoot people like that, and taxi man and take out a car and shoot, and you see turn up and the Prime Minister support it too. And you see the shooting turn up. So nobody not check the Prime Minister. Nobody not do that. Nobody not check the Prime Minister. If nobody not come out and check me, people vent. Nobody not tell the Prime Minister. It's a plan thing. Nobody in Jamaica now tell the Prime Minister that. Now people outside now say that to the Prime Minister. That's a lie. Nobody not say that. A plan is set instead of somebody to say that. As a hero and do that. Nobody never check the Prime Minister like that. Can't lie them at all. Them plan put out somebody to consider stupidness. Nobody now say that for the Prime Minister and no why. People saying he knows big this kind knows big for true. People saying thief and thief for true is. People saying lie because they lie for true is. People saying because they're fucking wicked. But nobody not going to check him with them. Nobody not going to talk about them about this kill him and nobody not say that. So, as a little thing up now, the celebrities with the boat man say them how do this to Prime Minister. Nobody not do that. Lie them at it. Nobody not do that. Plans are planting. Damage control them at it. Nobody not check the Prime Minister in that way. Even more for checking him at the polling station. And like I said, checking him at the local government election. Making teeth and have to get up. That's the only way people are checking him. Vote him out. But this is somebody who build it and nobody knows it. I lie them at it. Lie them at it. This come like this a show they say couldn't have some involvement in our hand. How much that? I just talk out more time I saw the universe working. Universe make what they meant for good enough turn out bad for them, you know. When they meant for good for themselves, turn out bad for them. Because they would have to do this now to kind of change people's views and what happened. But the people in my client and say the police come to the shooting and Cherry Tree and the police come back around here and shoot up the people then. Police come to the shooting, the first set of shooting then. Them take up at them Spencer. So if a man grown this out, ordinary man grown this out, go fire shot for people man doors and some square they ain't not gonna have no time to take up no Spencer. They're gonna go fire shot and run down because they don't want to get catch. Only when time the people that know say even if they get catch, nothing now will come out there. That is why they can have so much time to take up a pension. But what do you think? Because normally, so next killing the police go see them put one number so that's pension, one number so that's pension, and you know you can see how much shot fire. In that case, there's one pension to take up. So the police them will do that damage now, take up at them pension. Because remember these people don't know war with nobody. These people in no war, there's no war going. So not like some gang war going on. The only gang in Jamaica is the Jamaica Labour Party and the police force. Them are the gang where the problem in Jamaica. And it's the funniest thing about it, the police are killing us in the name of the law. Jamaica do not have a democratic process happening. Jamaica is a republic. Jamaica operates like a republic.
Yeah, and here we are going with them stitchings there. Here we foot on LA, Lewis, and some other people are set about to go on. But I want to think peoples, you know, the way all the streets are put it right now, you know, they must say it's like, you know, it look like government involved. You know, them stitched the way some put together. And I tell them a lie. You know, them touch some pints. Them touch some pints. The question is the Jamaican government above such things? Right? Are they above some such things? That would be the question for me. From the way I've been seeing things going since this administration, I would say this administration, more than any other administration, have shown that they have the capacity for such a conspiracy. To me, that's just my opinion, because, and one of the reasons is because of the close relationship this government and Andrew have drawn with foreigners against us. You know, Andrew is not, it doesn't seem to me that he's about the Jamaican people. I mean, you can find $25 million, $29 million to give out rewards, even though if it was, you know, for a just thing, it would work to help solving crime in Jamaica. It would definitely work. That's my agreement. That's my belief. You know, but I'm saying if you can find it like that so fast, you know, it leads me to believe all this talk and carrying on like the country's broke and, you know, is just hogwash. And I've said it before in other videos that, you know, they're fooling us and tricking us into believing that Jamaica is this third world country, broke third world country, can't do good for itself. And it's not so. It's not so. The debt that Jamaican owe is not that Jamaica owes. People understand. It's the poor people of Jamaica that owes that debt, that the responsibility of that debt falls on. You look around Jamaica, you see millionaires, billionaires all around it, up there in the hills of Jamaica and all over Jamaica. People are flocking, millionaires are flocking here. They're not worried about any debt that Jamaica might be in. You know, it's all one big paradise to them here. The only people who feels the pressure of the debt in Jamaica is us Jamaicans. And that's real talk. You know, why is that when it does not have to be that way? You can find $25 million to Dashwe for information. You see? You know what $1 million could do to set up a house in the garrison? Huh? And if you can find 25 million, then you should be able to sneeze at 100 million. These people are playing games, and we need to see this. You know? We need to really see this thing for what it is. I mean, it would really be pathetic are all you other leaders if, I'm telling y'all, if Golden comes in and set this thing into a republic. You know, it'll be just, you know, for the past leaders. Like, why y'all couldn't have done it? Why y'all have to wait for this white man to come do it? Huh? And I'm going to tell y'all straight, even if he do it, I'm not going to trust it because, I mean, it's a perfect time to set up a republic with everything that's going on. You're not having to answer to anyone, not even to your people. You do what you want to do with the people now, right? Without the say-so of the international community. You understand? Now, looking at this Cherry Tree Lane massacre, at first glance, when it first come out, you know, it was real crazy, you know. The youths of Jamaica was looking real bad. That was a real black eye for them, man. It was like shaking my head. But as the days are progressing and other things are happening and unfolding, the thing is looking different from what the streets are saying. You know, saying it's not the youths them do that. It's not the youths them do that. Right? Now, what kind of diabolical mind could sit down in any part of the government and come up with such a scheme to slaughter your people for some kind of political reason, gain? That is crazy. I mean, if that really happened, Jamaican people wake up and really see that your government don't give one crap about you, because we can't just take fully the government word for it. There are people down there, eyewitness. You hear the youths them. But L.A. Lewis got on there and I investigate the thing. The youth come out and is the youth that sound like him alive? When him a tell us, said, man, them run out and a bus shot and then them a pick up Spence shell after? Are those reports lies? The people them are sure where them carry the youth. The youth run at the back there and slaughter him. Are those people lying? That big woman there tell lie? I mean, we know incidents happen in the garrisons and, you know, man come up unalive and you hear people in the garrison that say, you'll never have this. And, some of the incident, one and two of the incident, the people that might be covering for the individual or so, right? We know them things are going on, but listen to this particular incident and just listen to it and the people them who's talking. Check out the people them who's talking. And I like say a tone where certain people use a certain type of thing, so it's like automatic when questions start to asking to put your answers a certain way, you know. And I like tone on certain places where that's life, that's them grew up understanding that. This is Cherry Tree Lane to my understanding down here, so them people, them things are not go on, yeah, so them people that don't know, not understand them type of things, yeah. You understand? So them not have them type of premiums they in them head set for put the story away where it might look like so them a cover for a bad boy or so. The people them, the mother and the people them themselves says yes. They admit, say yes, the youth was wanted. Right? If they wanted it, if he was wanted and they knew where he was, they could have went and got him a long time, because it doesn't appear that he was hiding. If they're saying during the time of the incident, he was the disc jockey for a football match that was going on. Something is not adding up. Because how you know, say you're wanted, man, one of Clarendon, Jamaica's most wanted, and you bright enough to have yourself, show up yourself as a disc jockey, so something not adding up, people. Right? So back to my question, does the Jamaican government have the capacity for these type of conspiracies, for these type of things? And as I was explained, I believe this administration more than any other administration does. The moves that it has made, since they've been in office have spoken to that to me. You understand? With the spy programs that they have. You have this Jamaica Eye thing that they have. Those things are a place uptown. They're nowhere in the garrisons, right? Where they would be more needed, right? Common sense would tell me if that's where the problems you're having, you would want to concentrate them and focus them there. Now, what I say now? They said, them have a saying, say, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Now, let's ask ourselves, who are Andrew's friends on the world stage? We know America is definitely his number one friend. And we know he was what, knighted by the Queen of England before she died, right? And we know the role Canada played already, correct? Now, if you look at the history of these countries, especially United States, there is nowhere in its history where it has ever been good for black people or to black people. Nowhere in its history it has ever been good to any black nation that was not dancing to its rhythm. It also goes speak to anybody in the country itself who's not dancing, who don't agree with the way they see things. Remember, this is the same country that assassinated its own president. Let's remember that. Blew his head out. This is the same country that assassinated Martin Luther King. Blew his head out in front of millions to see. Malcolm X, the same way. Right? Gaddafi. And all those African leaders. Guatemala, Venezuela. Even right here in Jamaica, Haiti. All these black countries, why do they have issues with America? Do we think it's any different with Jamaica? Especially now they're starting to talk about all the mines and minerals and rare earth they've been mining up out of here, including gold. Now they got oil. Do you think they're gonna let us, the mere peasants, who the only thing we can do is shut up our mouth, right? And war with one another, each other. Do you think they're going to let us get in the way of what they're doing? Or their plans? If this incident is any indication then Jamaica has used them, garrison areas, poor people, have a dark future. You see, you can find $25 million like this. That means you can find $100 million to build up community, more communities, meaningful community centers, and start with the youths, showing them a different way, giving them something to do. People on a seat, on have no friend in the government. All who you see is running behind these colors and buses, on just getting peanuts, right? And 5 minutes of fame and a picture next to one of them. And you thought you have achieved something. And you walk around your neighborhood, your poor neighborhood, like you some big shot, because you know you can call an MP by his first name, or call a counselor by his first name. Eh? You think say you got something when the cake is so much bigger and the slice you should be eating is so much greater. So these stitches that here you see I'm put together to basically draw a picture that yes, I do believe something like this is possible. Right? If you just look in the US with the two building them where them they drop down back in 2000, right? Just look on the whole incident there. Then it's hard to find the videos now on YouTube because them done, scrub enough for them. You see? Where you can put the picture together. You see? Them murder off over 3,000 of them own people. Just to carry out them agenda. Them go downtown incursion and murder off over 400 people. And say 79 people just to one person. Eh? You think they give a shit about you and I? Especially when we talking like we want to be some kind of threat to what they're doing and what their intentions are? Huh? Just look at all the digital currencies and all of this stuff that they're trying to push. Look what they did during the big medical thing. What there? How them deal with way? Eh? Force way. No, lock off water, lock off light. All type of barriers with force way and them not take it. Eh? And look where I go on now. And yet you had those people just running around, happy to be involved, a part of it, thinking they might get something good. Eh? Anytime somebody have to pay you for something good for yourself, something wrong with that. Because you're supposed to be smart enough to see say it's good for you or not. But if they have to pay you, convince you to do something what you normally wouldn't do, what do you think about that? So no, I don't think they're above it. I don't think they're above it. I do think, it looks suspicious, yes. The massacre looks suspicious. All the pieces ain't there. We might never get all the pieces, but we are not fool. And sometimes people like us, we can't just come out and just really say what we think. And we don't know what them would do. if this is real, if this conspiracy is like have any kind of truth to it, oh, Jamaican people, we're at the mercy of evil. Lion Squad, big up on the damn self.